Must watch. 10 subtle signs she's into you. Old Stoic wisdom, Stoicism. Have you ever found yourself wondering if a woman is truly interested in you? It's a common question, one that many men ponder, often missing the signs right in front of them. The reality is, women communicate their feelings in ways that are subtle, layered, and often unspoken. These signals, hidden in plain sight, are easily overlooked, yet they can reveal far more than words ever could. Attraction is not solely about chemistry, it's about a deeper, unspoken language, a silent dialogue between two people that can often speak volumes. Women, much like men, express their feelings through body language, energy, and small behavioral cues. These signals, though faint, are powerful indicators, and while most men may not recognize them, the truth is that by understanding them, you can transform your approach to relationships. Stoicism teaches us the wisdom of self-awareness and understanding others. Know thyself, the ancients said, and this principle extends to relationships. Understanding the subtle signs of attraction allows you to navigate the complexities of human connection with clarity, wisdom, and confidence. With Stoic insight, you learn to observe without judgment, understanding what is within your control and embracing what isn't. Now, let's dive into the 10 key signs that show a woman is interested in you. These aren't mere coincidences. They are deeply embedded in the psychology of attraction. From the way she positions herself around you to the subtle changes in her behavior when you're present, each movement speaks volumes. With a trained eye, these signs will become clear to you. These signs are more than just body language. They are reflections of deeper emotional currents. Women seek emotional connection, and by recognizing these subtle cues, you'll know when she's truly invested. Understanding the psychology behind these behaviors will help you distinguish between polite gestures and genuine attraction, giving you a deeper understanding of how to navigate romantic and personal relationships. Once you learn to read these signs, you'll have a clearer perspective on her feelings. You'll be able to understand the invisible shifts that occur when attraction takes root, making your approach to relationships more insightful and grounded. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to rush to judgment, but Stoic wisdom encourages us to step back, observe, and comprehend before reacting. Relationships thrive when we understand the subtle dynamics that underpin them. By mastering these 10 signs, you'll enhance your ability to connect meaningfully and with purpose. So, stick with us as we explore these 10 powerful signs. Whether you're seeking a deeper connection, trying to understand the woman in your life better, or simply looking to improve your perception of attraction, this content will open your eyes to a whole new level of understanding. Let's break down the walls and uncover the attraction secrets that most men miss. Trust me, this knowledge could transform the way you approach relationships forever. Sign 1. Subtle touches. In the realm of subtlety, there exists a powerful sign of attraction, one that is often overlooked but is deeply telling when understood. The subtle touch. For the Stoic man, calm and observant, this ancient form of communication carries profound significance. Picture a moment in conversation when, as you speak, her fingers lightly brush against yours. Or perhaps, in the middle of a discussion, she leans in a bit closer, her hand finding your arm to emphasize her point. Or even the way her hand lingers just a touch longer on your shoulder as she laughs at something you said. These gestures, though small, are not random. They are intentional signals, quiet invitations from her soul to connect. As Stoic wisdom teaches us, it's often the smallest actions that carry the heaviest weight. In a world constantly rushing forward, where digital communication has replaced face-to-face interaction, the physical touch remains timeless. It's primal, a way humans have communicated since time began, long before words were even invented. Psychologically, touch is one of the first ways we build trust and connection, and for women, especially those attuned to emotional cues, subtle touches signal comfort, curiosity, and a willingness to share a space. When she touches you in this way, she's not only testing the waters, but offering you a chance to meet her halfway, to close the distance between you both. It's an invitation, not an open declaration, but a gesture meant to be felt, not spoken. In today's fast-paced digital world, where texts and emojis dominate our interactions, the rarity of physical touch makes it all the more meaningful. It stands out because it's real, and it's risky. That's why it holds so much power. The Stoic man, grounded and self-controlled, doesn't rush to fill the silence, nor does he retreat into uncertainty. He observes, reflects, and responds with measured grace. When these subtle touches occur, the Stoic man knows that his reaction is just as important as the touch itself. This is not a moment to overanalyze or second-guess, as modern men often do. No, this is a moment to stay grounded, to remain centered in the presence of the interaction. If she brushes against you, you respond with a touch that mirrors hers, not in excess, but in a way that says, "I see you, and I respect this moment." It's the quiet acknowledgement of connection, one that doesn't need words to validate it. And more importantly, the Stoic man does not rush to push the interaction forward. He doesn't act with haste, but with the understanding that true connection is built slowly, steadily. Let's turn to the wisdom of the great Marcus Aurelius, who reminds us, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Here we find a lesson that applies well to the subtle touches of attraction. Don't respond with impulsiveness or force. Instead, stay calm and controlled. By keeping your composure and not overreacting, you create space for the natural unfolding of the moment. Trust your instincts, but more importantly, trust in your self-control. How you handle these small moments speaks volumes about your character. In a world filled with loud gestures and superficial signals, it is the quiet, deliberate touch that can often mark the beginning of something deeper. Don't overcomplicate it. Simply be present, stay grounded, and let the connection build at its own pace. The Stoic knows that speed is not the key. When a woman extends even the slightest invitation, it's not about rushing in, but about demonstrating your self-mastery. By staying still, by maintaining your inner calm, you create an environment where she can take another step toward you, not out of force, but out of genuine mutual interest. Remember, when she opens that door, even just a crack, your stillness, your measured presence, is what invites her to step further. And like the Stoic, you must trust that the most powerful attraction grows not from aggressive pursuit, but from quiet, confident presence. So, as you navigate these moments, don't be fooled by the loud, overt gestures that flood our lives. Pay attention to the quiet ones, the subtle touches that speak volumes without a single word. And know this: every time you stay grounded, every time you respond with quiet strength, you are not only mastering your own emotions, but you are also mastering the art of attraction. Stay calm, stay observant, and watch how the world around you reacts to your quiet power. If you found this insightful, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more timeless wisdom. Comment to remember: true connection is built through calm, measured presence. Sign 2. Prioritizing time with you. When a woman genuinely has feelings for you, one of the clearest signs she values you is how she prioritizes time with you, regardless of how busy her life may be. This isn't always about grand gestures or lavish dates. Rather, it's about the little things, like suggesting a simple coffee meetup or planning a quiet weekend together. Even the small, seemingly mundane actions, like checking in on you during the day, speak volumes. In today's world, where time is often a rare commodity, these moments are a direct reflection of how much she cherishes your presence in her life. As any Stoic philosopher would agree, time is one of the most finite resources we have, and how we choose to allocate it says a great deal about our values. If she is dedicating her precious time to be with you, it shows that you hold a significant place in her heart. This simple act of prioritizing you is not just about the time spent together, it's the effort and intention behind it that matter most. She's not merely squeezing you into her hectic schedule. She's actively making space for you, signaling that, to her, you are someone worthy of her emotional investment. So why is this so meaningful? Because it goes beyond just sharing time. It's an expression of deeper affection. It shows that she sees something special in you, something that draws her in and makes her want to create room for you in her life. This effort, no matter how small it may seem, reflects a profound level of care and connection. In modern life, where distractions are abundant and time can feel like a luxury, such gestures stand out as clear signs of genuine emotional interest. When she makes the effort to spend time with you, she's not only showing affection, she's investing in a deeper relationship. Now, how should you respond when she offers you such a gift? Acknowledge it with gratitude. A simple, yet sincere, "Thank you for making time for me," will let her know that you recognize and appreciate the effort she has put into prioritizing you. But don't stop there. It's essential to reciprocate her effort. Be fully present when you're together. Show her that her time and attention mean just as much to you by being engaged, attentive, and thoughtful in return. By matching her effort, you create an atmosphere of mutual respect and appreciation, which deepens the connection between you. In this age where our time feels increasingly fragmented by countless distractions, the ability to make time for someone is a powerful signal. It's a clear message of commitment and emotional depth. So when she prioritizes you, take it as a sign of her genuine feelings and make sure to reflect that same level of care and investment back into the relationship. This is how bonds are built, through time, effort, and mutual recognition of each other's importance in a fast-paced world. If you find this valuable, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Comment to remember. True affection is shown in how we prioritize each other's time. Sign 3. She shows genuine interest in your passions and hobbies. One of the most profound ways a woman can demonstrate her attraction to you is by taking a genuine interest in your passions and hobbies. This subtle sign might seem simple at first glance, but when you reflect on it, it reveals a deeper level of emotional engagement and a true desire to connect on a more meaningful level. If a woman constantly asks about your interests, listens intently when you talk about the things you care about, or even tries to get involved in the activities that bring you joy, it's a clear signal that she is emotionally invested in you. Passions and hobbies are personal aspects of who we are. They often reflect our values, aspirations, and the things that bring us fulfillment in life. So when a woman takes the time to engage with these parts of you, she's not only showing that she values what makes you unique, but she's also signaling that she's invested in getting to know the full spectrum of who you are. This goes beyond superficial pleasantries. It's about fostering a deeper bond. Why is this significant? On a psychological level, sharing interests is a form of emotional bonding. Human connection is built on shared experiences and mutual understanding. When a woman shows genuine curiosity about what you love, she is implicitly saying, "I want to understand you more deeply. I want to share in the things that bring you joy and fulfillment." Whether it's your love for hiking, your passion for music, or your enthusiasm for a particular sport or creative endeavor, her interest in your hobbies indicates that she sees your passions as an integral part of who you are, and she's eager to be part of that aspect of your life. This type of behavior often goes beyond simply asking questions. It involves actively listening to your stories, remembering the details of what you've shared, and showing support for what excites you. For example, she might ask if you've had time to work on a project you're passionate about or express genuine interest in a hobby you've mentioned casually in conversation. These actions show that she's paying attention and genuinely cares about what makes you tick. She's also signaling that she wants to be involved, even if it means stepping into a world that's unfamiliar to her. Think about the deeper significance of this. When someone shows interest in the things that light you up, it's a sign of emotional investment. It means they care enough to take the time to understand what brings you fulfillment. In Stoic philosophy, we are encouraged to focus on living in alignment with our true nature, our virtues, our values, and the things that give us purpose. A woman who takes an active interest in your passions isn't just acknowledging your personality. She's affirming that she sees your essence and wants to understand you at a deeper level. This understanding is vital for any meaningful relationship, as it creates a space where both individuals can share, grow, and bond over their unique experiences. So how should you respond when you notice this sign? The key is to embrace her interest with gratitude and openness. Show her that you appreciate her desire to connect with you on a deeper level. This doesn't mean you have to go overboard by constantly sharing everything about your interests, but simply recognizing and acknowledging her engagement goes a long way. Respond to her questions thoughtfully and be open about why these passions matter to you. Share your experiences, talk about how they've shaped you, and let her in on what these activities mean to you emotionally. By allowing her into this part of your life, you're giving her a glimpse into the things that define your sense of self. And by doing so, you're building a deeper connection based on mutual understanding. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In relationships, this means that the more we engage with each other's interests, the more we find common ground and build a connection that transcends surface-level interactions. Moreover, if she shows genuine interest in your hobbies, you might find that she takes the initiative to join you in them. Whether it's attending an event you've mentioned, offering to try something new that you're passionate about, or simply expressing excitement about something you're involved in, these are clear signs that she's trying to engage with you on a deeper level. It's her way of creating shared experiences that can bring you closer together. At the same time, remember that it's not just about her joining you in your activities. It's about the intention behind it. If she's actively supporting your passions without trying to change or alter them, it's a reflection of her respect for your individuality. She wants to build a connection without overshadowing or controlling your personal journey. In today's world, where distractions abound and genuine human connections are often shallow, someone who truly engages with what you love is rare. So when you find a woman who expresses this level of interest in your hobbies and passions, it's a clear sign that she sees something special in you, and she wants to be part of it. Just as the Stoics taught us the importance of living in accordance with our true nature, this type of engagement shows that she values you for who you are, not for who she wants you to be. So take note of this subtle sign. When a woman shows genuine interest in your passions and hobbies, it's not just a passing curiosity. It's a clear signal of emotional investment and a desire to deepen the bond between you. Sign 4. Active listening and engaged responses. When a woman is genuinely interested in you, her attention goes beyond just hearing your words. She feels them deeply. She leans in closer, not from necessity, but because your presence warms her like a fire on a cold winter night. Her eyes stay focused on you, not wandering elsewhere, and her attention never drifts. She mirrors your gestures, laughing not to be polite, but because there's an undeniable connection forming between you two. This is no coincidence. It's psychology at play. The ancient Stoics grasped this concept well. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts." When a woman listens to you with full presence, she allows your thoughts to colour her world, even if just for a moment. That kind of engagement is powerful, intentional, meaningful. It's not something you find in every interaction today, especially in a world where people are more focused on their screens than engaging with each other. Undivided attention has become one of the rarest forms of intimacy in modern relationships. So, when she listens, truly listens, she's not just hearing, she's connecting. And that's your cue. But here's where the test lies. Will you rise to the occasion or fade into the background? A true Stoic doesn't chase after attention. He attracts it through his presence, not through performance. You don't need to overwhelm her with words or stories. It's not about impressing her. Instead, you need to be present, listening deeply, intentionally, and with full engagement. Look her in the eyes, match her energy, and stay grounded. Don't resort to small talk or meaningless exchanges. Ask her questions that go beyond surface-level pleasantries. Questions like, "What drives you?" or "What's something you believe in, but rarely share with others?" It's in these deeper, more thoughtful inquiries where true connection lies and where genuine attraction flourishes. It's not in playing games or tricks. It's in embracing authenticity. The Stoic way of navigating life is to remain centered and unshaken, no matter what the world throws your way. This approach isn't about pretending to care, it's about genuinely caring. When a woman feels truly heard, she becomes more open to sharing parts of herself. You don't unlock someone's heart by force, you unlock it through genuine focus and attentiveness. Remember this: attention is the currency of connection. When she invests it in you, that is valuable. Don't take it for granted. Respond with the respect and value that her attention deserves. Acknowledge it like a king who knows the worth of what's been offered. If you've noticed these signs in your own life, take a moment to reflect and comment below. I now see the signs clearly. If this message resonates with you, don't just scroll past. Like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel, Stoicismwin. Because this journey of self-mastery has just begun. You're not just here to understand women. You're here to master yourself, become the best version of you. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. The quality of your thoughts will guide your actions, and your actions will shape the connections you create with others. So, take this moment to reflect. How will you show up today? If you find this valuable, comment below and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Comment to remember. True connection is built through active listening and genuine presence. Sign 5. Genuine eye contact. Genuine eye contact is one of the most quietly powerful signs that a woman is truly into you, and it is found not in her words, but in the silent language of her eyes. This ancient and primal connection speaks volumes, yet so many fail to recognize its significance. When a woman holds your gaze just a fraction longer than what's considered casual, that moment, so subtle that it may easily slip by unnoticed, carries a depth of unspoken emotion. It's not just a fleeting glance, it's a deliberate look, one that lingers with intent. You might notice that her pupils dilate slightly, her expression softens, and an undeniable warmth radiates from her, as though she's lowering her guard. This is not about seduction, it's about something far deeper, a genuine connection. Eye contact, as the Stoics understood, is a true reflection of the soul. As Epictetus wisely said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. But in the silence of a moment, it is the eyes that do the talking. In those fleeting seconds of eye contact, she is silently communicating. I see you. I acknowledge your presence. I want you to notice me too. In today's world of constant distractions and surface-level interactions, this kind of unfiltered, raw connection is becoming increasingly rare, yet profoundly meaningful. It is a demonstration of vulnerability, trust, and a willingness to be truly seen. In such moments, old wisdom intertwines with modern understanding. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts. When her thoughts are drawn towards you, her eyes will reflect those feelings, if you are present enough to notice." That is the challenge, to be fully present, not distracted by desires or insecurities, but grounded in your own quiet confidence. So, when you notice this kind of prolonged gaze, don't react with arrogance or neediness. Instead, meet her gaze with composed awareness. Let your eyes communicate back with calm assurance. A small, genuine smile, not forced or overdone, can affirm that you are engaged and unafraid of the intimacy of the moment. This is not a power struggle. It is an exchange of energy that respects both parties equally. The Stoics taught us that before attempting to understand others, we must first master ourselves, and this applies to how we interpret these subtle signs of affection. Take a moment to simply observe, without rushing, without overthinking, and you'll see the signs reveal themselves. In these precious moments of connection, you must be still. So ask yourself, have you ever experienced this kind of gaze from a woman? Did you recognize it, or dismiss it as coincidence? Share your experience. Your story might be the key someone else needs to see their own moments clearly. If this message spoke to your heart today, leave a comment about faith. I am a high-value man. Sign 6. Playful, teasing, or flirting. When it comes to the subtle dance of attraction, one of the clearest signs of a woman's interest is playful teasing or flirting. This isn't just about jokes or light-hearted banter. It's an intentional, often calculated way for her to test the waters and see how you'll respond. For instance, when she playfully challenges you over something trivial like who makes better coffee or which movie is overrated, she's not simply trying to amuse herself. She's engaging in a clever way of showing interest and testing your reaction. As the ancient Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Her playful remarks are not random. They're the signs of her curiosity about you, and how you handle them will reveal a lot about your character and emotional intelligence. In Stoic thought, emotions and desires manifest themselves not just in words, but in actions. And her teasing is one of those actions. When a woman feels comfortable and safe around you, her playful side comes out, and it's a form of connection that makes her feel free to express herself in a relaxed, playful way. It's a form of flirting that is almost like an emotional handshake, where she's testing the waters to see if you'll embrace the challenge confidently. From a psychological standpoint, playful teasing works to break down walls. It accelerates the process of forming a bond because it shows how well you handle tension and discomfort. The key, however, is in how you respond. Instead of feeling threatened or defensive, aim to match her energy. Don't turn the moment into a battle of wits. Rather, view it as an opportunity to build rapport. If she pokes fun at your haircut or teases you about your drink of choice, avoid taking it personally or getting defensive. Instead, laugh it off and keep the mood light. You might even throw in a playful jab, like teasing her about taking 100 selfies before picking the perfect one. Remember, the tone must remain playful, not harsh. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely put it, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The key to success in these situations is your response. Don't overanalyze her words or let yourself get defensive. Keep your composure, show your emotional strength, and rise above the teasing with humor and confidence. Think of it as an opportunity to display your Stoic wisdom and resilience, embracing the lightness of the moment while maintaining emotional control. This is where your charisma shines. In real life, next time she teases you, understand that it's a sign of connection, not a challenge. She's opening up and seeing how well you respond. If you handle it with grace and humor, you'll form a deeper connection and set the foundation for a strong relationship. Remember, the best relationships start with ease, not pressure or competition. They thrive in an atmosphere where both people feel comfortable and confident, enjoying the fun and flow of playful exchanges. If you've ever experienced a moment where teasing evolved into something more, share your story in the comments below. How did you handle the situation? I'd love to hear how you navigated that playful back and forth. And if you're still learning the dance of playful banter, don't worry. Like any skill, it improves with practice. Keep engaging in these moments, and you'll find that they become more natural, helping you build connections with confidence and charm. Sign 7. She regularly initiates texting you. In the digital age, texting has become one of the primary forms of communication, but not all texts hold the same weight. When a woman consistently initiates texting with you, it's not simply a casual gesture. It's a clear sign of her emotional investment and desire to maintain a meaningful connection. Rather than just filling the space with idle chatter, her texts are a reflection of her effort to keep the bond alive, even in your physical absence. This is more than a friendly interaction. It's an indication that she values you and wants to keep you in her life. In the fast-paced world of modern relationships, it's easy to misinterpret regular texting as just casual talk, but when she consistently reaches out, it speaks volumes about her intentions. Each message she sends is a thoughtful invitation to engage on a deeper emotional level, demonstrating her care for you beyond surface-level exchanges. Think about it. Imagine receiving a text from her during a particularly stressful moment in your day. Perhaps at work, asking how you're doing. This isn't just a simple check-in. It's a sign that she's genuinely concerned for your well-being and actively thinking about you. Similarly, when she shares something personal, like an article she believes you'd enjoy, or suggests a restaurant she knows you've been wanting to try. These are not random gestures. They are deliberate actions that indicate she's trying to weave herself into your life, showing interest in your hobbies and actively seeking ways to connect, even when you're apart. These small but significant actions reveal her investment in nurturing the connection between you two. So, how should you respond to these subtle signals? The key is to remain grounded and mindful, embodying the wisdom of Stoicism. When she initiates contact, it's a clear sign that she values your relationship, but it's also an opportunity for you to show emotional maturity. Instead of rushing to reply immediately or overwhelming her with messages, take a moment to craft a thoughtful and authentic response. If she texts about her day, for example, instead of sending a quick, generic reply, offer something more meaningful. I'm glad to hear your day went well. It's always nice when things go smoothly. This type of response shows that you're paying attention, engaged, and interested without coming across as needy or rushed. Stoic philosophy teaches that true emotional strength lies in self-control and conscious observation. Texting isn't about chasing her attention or feeling compelled to respond immediately. It's about exercising patience and choosing when and how to engage thoughtfully. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This idea applies to texting as well. Rather than succumbing to the pressure to reply instantly, you are in control of your actions and emotions, giving you the freedom to respond authentically without haste or overreaction. If she opens up to you about a personal struggle or a challenging situation, this is another opportunity to showcase empathy and emotional intelligence. A well-crafted response could be, "I can see how that could be tough. I'm here if you need to talk more about it." This response not only acknowledges her feelings, but also demonstrates your emotional control as you offer your support without overwhelming her. It's important to strike the right balance, being engaged and supportive without overstepping boundaries or appearing overly eager. In Stoic thought, every action, whether it's responding to a text or having a face-to-face conversation, should be deliberate and purposeful. It's not about rushing through interactions or seeking constant validation from others. Rather, it's about being intentional with your thoughts and actions. When a woman consistently initiates texting, she's giving you a powerful signal that she is emotionally invested in you. How you respond to this effort is just as important as the effort itself. By embracing Stoic principles of calmness, emotional clarity, and thoughtful engagement, you create an opportunity to build a deeper, more meaningful connection with her that is respectful and balanced. Ultimately, texting may be just one form of communication, but the way you engage with her through it can reveal much about your emotional intelligence. By responding with authenticity and emotional maturity, you not only recognize her interest, but also demonstrate that you are present, emotionally grounded, and capable of building a strong connection. This allows for a deeper bond to form, one rooted in mutual respect and emotional clarity. As Stoic wisdom teaches, true strength is found in maintaining composure and thoughtfulness, even in the most subtle exchanges. Sign 8. She consistently shows care and concern for your well-being. There are few greater signs that a woman is genuinely invested in you than when she consistently shows concern for your well-being. This isn't about trivial gestures or obligatory kindness. It's about a deep, sincere interest in your happiness, health, and emotional state. When she takes the time to check in on you, notices when you're feeling down, and offers support when needed, it's clear she values you in a way that transcends the surface level. True care in a relationship isn't defined by grandiose acts or fleeting romantic displays. It's evident in the smaller, more meaningful actions. The thoughtfulness that shows she's paying attention, the gentle reminders that she knows what matters to you, and the quiet gestures of emotional support. Imagine a week where you're feeling stressed, perhaps from work or personal challenges. She notices the subtle change in your behavior, the tension in your shoulders, or the quietness in your voice, and without asking for anything in return, she reaches out with a text that says, "I know you've been under pressure lately. I'm here for you if you need someone to talk to or just need a break." It's a subtle act, but it shows she's attentive to your emotional health. Even in times when you're facing personal struggles, she regularly checks in, sending messages like, "How are you holding up today? Let me know if there's anything I can do." These aren't just words. They're the silent proof that she is invested in you emotionally, and it's the consistent actions, not fleeting moments, that reveal her true feelings. In today's fast-paced, distracted world, emotional care is often overlooked or misinterpreted. Many mistakenly think love is shown only through dramatic gestures or lavish displays. But in reality, love and care are shown through consistent attentiveness. It's the simple things, remembering what's important to you, noticing when something is off, and reaching out without being asked. A woman who truly cares about you will be there, not just in the highs of life, but in the lows too. This care is especially significant today, where many feel disconnected in the noise of modern life. The world may be busy, but when she consistently reaches out and checks on you, it signifies something deeper. She's not just seeking the fun moments with you, but the meaningful, lasting connection that comes from genuine concern for your well-being. When she shows you care, the response you offer can either solidify the bond or weaken it. Acknowledge her concern with gratitude and honesty. A simple "thank you for checking in," it really means a lot, is a powerful way to let her know that you value her support. But as a Stoic man, remember that true strength lies in emotional independence. You don't need to overburden her with every problem or seek emotional validation from her. Instead, calmly and thoughtfully share your feelings when needed. You might say, "It's been a tough week, but I'm handling it. Thanks for being there." This shows that you appreciate her support without relying on her for emotional stability. Stoic wisdom teaches us that true care isn't about dependency, but about mutual respect. A Stoic man knows that relationships are rooted in emotional balance. Both parties care for each other while maintaining their own strength and independence. Showing gratitude for her concern and responding with emotional maturity reinforces a healthy, balanced dynamic. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Many men fear vulnerability, thinking it weakens their position, but in reality, embracing care with gratitude strengthens the bond. A Stoic man doesn't shy away from emotional intimacy. Instead, he welcomes it with wisdom and grace, understanding that allowing care to flow both ways builds a deeper connection. When a woman consistently demonstrates care and concern for your well-being, it is a clear signal that she values you as more than just a fleeting interest. She's invested in your emotional health and your future together. Responding with calm confidence, maturity, and understanding will ensure that this connection grows into something stronger and more meaningful. This type of emotional investment isn't common, so when you find it, embrace it, and cherish the bond that's being built. Remember, it's in these small, consistent acts that the deepest relationships are formed. Recognize it, appreciate it, and show her the same care, for it's the foundation on which a lasting, meaningful relationship is built. Sign 9. She seeks your opinion on important matters. When a woman seeks your opinion on important matters, it is one of the clearest and most undeniable signs that she is deeply invested in you. She is not simply asking for advice. She's inviting you into her world, demonstrating that she values you not just as a person, but as someone whose judgment and wisdom hold weight in her life. This subtle behavior speaks volumes about her feelings for you. It's a powerful indicator that she trusts you, respects your perspective, and sees you as someone capable of guiding her through the complexities of life. She is placing her vulnerability in your hands, whether it's asking about a career move, dealing with personal dilemmas, or seeking insight into a difficult situation. Each time she asks for your advice, it is not just a request. It's a reflection of the trust she has in your wisdom and understanding. In her eyes, you are more than a companion. You are someone whose thoughts she values, someone she relies on in the most meaningful ways. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing." Life is full of challenges, decisions, and difficulties, and when she turns to you for advice, it's as if she's inviting you to be part of her wrestling match with life's most important choices. It's a signal that she sees you as a source of strength and clarity, someone who can help her navigate the complexities she faces. When this happens, understand the power of the moment. Don't simply offer advice for the sake of answering her question. Instead, approach the conversation with humility, wisdom, and empathy. The Stoics taught us to never speak out of turn or offer unsolicited opinions, especially when the situation is nuanced. Your response should not just be about solving her problems, but about guiding her to find her own solutions. Ask questions that allow her to reflect on what truly matters to her. Questions like, "What outcome would make you feel most at peace with this decision?" Or, "What is your intuition telling you?" These questions aren't about giving her a clear-cut answer, but about helping her reflect on her own values and desires. In doing so, you empower her to come to the conclusion herself, while showing her that you deeply respect her process and her needs. In this way, you are not just offering advice, but wisdom, a quality that is deeply attractive and rare in today's world. It's not about telling her what to do. It's about showing her that you can be a trusted partner in her journey. This kind of emotional intelligence strengthens your connection and creates a deeper bond based on mutual respect and understanding. The act of seeking your advice, however small the decision may seem, is a form of emotional intimacy. It's a way for her to say, "I want you to be a part of my life in a meaningful way. I want to grow with you, and I trust you enough to share my thoughts, challenges, and vulnerabilities." This type of shared decision-making will build a relationship founded on respect, connection, and wisdom. In today's world, where individualism often takes center stage, being asked for advice is a rare affirmation of your significance in someone's life. It's not just a question, it's an acknowledgement of the value you bring to the relationship. Take this seriously. Recognize that your opinion is not just desired, but crucial to the dynamic between you. When you respond with wisdom and humility, you create a foundation for a lasting relationship, one rooted not just in attraction, but in mutual respect and shared wisdom. So, the next time she seeks your advice, whether it's about a personal issue or a major life decision, remember that this is a powerful and meaningful gesture. It's a sign that she trusts you deeply. Respond thoughtfully, with the calm wisdom of a Stoic, and watch as this interaction strengthens your connection. A woman who seeks your counsel is a woman who is emotionally invested in you. Embrace it and honor her trust. Sign 10. She makes efforts to keep you in her life. The final subtle sign that a woman is truly attracted to you is when she consistently makes efforts to keep you in her life. This behavior isn't about the occasional text or a random meeting. It's about an ongoing, intentional effort to stay connected, whether it's emotionally, physically, or mentally. If she makes plans with you regularly, reaches out to check in, and seems to genuinely want to continue building a relationship, it's a sign that she's emotionally invested in you. Think of this as an investment in the future of the connection. A woman who is serious about her feelings for you will demonstrate a clear intention to nurture the relationship. This could mean initiating dates, suggesting activities you could enjoy together, or even including you in aspects of her life that are important to her, like introducing you to her friends and family. These are not random actions. They are purposeful steps toward creating a deeper bond and solidifying the relationship. When a woman consistently makes an effort to keep you in her life, she is not just interested in a short-term attraction. She is signaling her desire for something long-lasting and meaningful. This could manifest in various ways, such as regularly checking in with you to see how you're doing, remembering important dates or events in your life, and even offering support during challenging times. She might make a point to stay connected, even if life gets busy, and find ways to share meaningful experiences with you. The key here is consistency. It's not just about the grand gestures or occasional moments of connection. It's about the ongoing effort she puts into keeping the relationship alive and growing. This behavior reflects her genuine desire to invest in the relationship and build a lasting connection. It's her way of saying, "I'm here, and I want to continue walking this journey with you." Psychologically, this behavior signifies a level of attachment and commitment. It's not about superficial attraction. It's about creating a stable, secure foundation for a deeper relationship. When she makes an effort to keep you in her life, it shows that she sees you as an important part of her future and is actively working to nurture that connection. This goes beyond mere politeness or friendliness. This is about wanting to keep you close and investing in a future together. In Stoic philosophy, the concept of sympathia, the interconnectedness of all things, reminds us that relationships thrive when both parties are committed to building something meaningful together. A woman who makes an effort to keep you in her life understands this principle. She knows that relationships require nurturing, time, and care, and she's willing to put in the effort to ensure that the connection continues to grow. How should you respond to this sign? The key is to reciprocate the effort. When she consistently reaches out, makes plans, or includes you in her life, show that you value her actions and reciprocate with the same level of commitment. This doesn't mean you need to constantly chase her or try to impress her with grand gestures. Instead, it's about consistently being present, showing that you care, and making an equal effort to stay involved in her life. A woman who is committed to you will appreciate your efforts to reciprocate in kind. By showing that you are also willing to invest in the relationship, you create a dynamic of mutual respect, care, and emotional availability. This is the foundation for a relationship that can withstand the tests of time, built on understanding and shared investment. Just as the Stoics emphasized living in accordance with nature and focusing on what is within our control, this effort to nurture a relationship reflects the natural flow of mutual respect and commitment. When both individuals put in the effort, the relationship becomes a source of strength and fulfillment for both. So when you notice that a woman is making consistent efforts to keep you in her life, take it as a clear sign that she is deeply attracted to you. It's not just about the present moment. It's about her desire for something meaningful and lasting. Respond with appreciation and equal effort, and you will find that the connection deepens in ways that transcend casual attraction. In conclusion, recognizing these subtle signs of attraction allows you to understand a woman's feelings and deepen your connection with her. The power of eye contact, subtle touches, engaging conversations, and shared interests can help build a relationship rooted in trust, respect, and emotional investment. By embracing Stoic wisdom and understanding the deeper emotional dynamics at play, you can navigate relationships with clarity and confidence. Remember, true connection comes from recognizing and appreciating the small, meaningful gestures that speak volumes about someone's feelings. With patience and mindfulness, you can cultivate a relationship that grows stronger with time. As we've seen in the first part of our discussion, the ancient Stoics believed that understanding the subtle signs of attraction is key to navigating relationships with clarity and wisdom. By observing someone's body language, tone of voice, and actions, you can begin to decipher whether they are truly interested in you or simply being polite. These signs, while subtle, offer insight into the depth of their feelings. However, there comes a time when these signs become undeniable, leaving no room for doubt. So, let's dive deeper into the modern Stoic perspective, where we'll uncover 5 undeniable clues that reveal if she's falling hard for you. These signs are not just subtle hints. They are powerful indicators that speak volumes about her emotions and intentions. Must watch. 5 undeniable clues that she's falling hard for you. Old Stoic wisdom. When a woman is starting to fall deeply for you, she won't always come out and say it directly. Instead, she'll communicate in ways that might not be immediately obvious. You see, 70% of human communication is non-verbal. This means that people send powerful signals through their body language, tone of voice, and even the words they choose to use, often revealing more than they intend. Many men overlook these subtle cues because they don't realize how much of it is happening beneath the surface. But today, we're going to dive into 5 undeniable clues that show a woman is falling hard for you, even when she's not saying it outright. This isn't just about what she says, it's about how she makes you feel. By the end of this video, you'll be able to identify the secret signals that women send when they want to get closer without openly declaring it. Stay tuned because I'll even reveal a bonus phrase at the end that's more telling than all the others combined. 1. You smell so good. When a woman tells you, "You smell so good," you might brush it off as a simple compliment, but the truth is, it's much more significant than just praise for your cologne. This seemingly innocent remark can be a powerful indicator of her deeper feelings toward you. As confirmed by research from Oxford University, scent plays a crucial role in human attraction, and it's often more influential than you realize. Our sense of smell is closely linked to our emotions and memories, meaning that when she compliments your scent, she's associating it with something deeply pleasurable and personal. Attraction isn't solely about physical appearance, it's about the emotional connections we form, often through subtle cues like scent. So when she tells you that you smell good, it's not just about your fragrance. It's a signal that she enjoys your presence and that something within her is stirred when you're near. Picture this. You're in a casual conversation, perhaps sharing a laugh or just talking about everyday things. Out of the blue, she leans in a little closer, takes a deep breath, and says, "You smell so good." This moment isn't a fluke, it's a clue. She's positioning herself to breathe in more of your scent, subconsciously making an effort to stay closer to you. She might even repeat the compliment, which indicates that she's not only paying attention to you, but also intentionally staying near, savouring the connection she feels. And here's where it gets even more powerful. Even after you part ways, she won't forget the way you smelled. Your scent lingers in her memory, evoking feelings of comfort, pleasure, and attraction. It becomes a part of her emotional memory bank, creating a connection that endures even in your absence. Think about it. People may forget faces over time, but they rarely forget a distinct scent. That's why having a signature fragrance is so important. It's not just about smelling good, but about leaving an imprint that keeps you in her thoughts long after the interaction. It marks you as distinct, memorable, and emotionally resonant. As Alain de Botton, the philosopher, aptly put it, attraction is not just about how you look, but how you make them feel. When she tells you that you smell good, she's essentially saying, "I'm intrigued by you. I feel a connection that goes beyond the surface. There's something about you that keeps me wanting more." So the next time she says those words, don't simply brush it off with a smile and a nod. Recognize the underlying message. It's a powerful cue, a sign that she's drawn to you, and it's something you can use to your advantage. Scent is a potent, yet often overlooked tool in attraction. The impact it has can be far-reaching, leaving her thinking about you long after you've left the scene. So take note of this simple but telling moment, and remember that it's not just about the fragrance you wear, but the emotional impact it leaves behind. What's your signature scent? Share it below and let's continue this conversation, because understanding the power of scent could be the key to unlocking deeper connections with the people who matter most. 2. I feel so safe with you. When a woman says, "I feel so safe with you," it's not a mere comment. It's an insightful expression of deep emotional trust, a clear sign that you've created an environment where she feels secure. This remark is far more significant than you may realize. Women are inherently drawn to men who offer both physical and emotional security, two forms of safety that go beyond the immediate instinct to protect her from danger. Emotional security, in particular, is a cornerstone of lasting attraction. It's about the day-to-day ways you create a space where she feels free to express her authentic self without fear of judgment or instability. Think of it as building a calm, reliable foundation in which she knows she can be vulnerable and that her emotions will be treated with care. As highlighted in a 2019 Psychology Today article, women naturally gravitate towards men who exude steadiness and calm. They find stability in someone who remains composed, even in moments of uncertainty, rather than being drawn to those who bring stress or unpredictability into the mix. This is why emotional safety isn't just about protecting her during an emergency. It's about being her rock during the turbulence of daily life. The quiet strength you display in the face of adversity makes her feel secure in the relationship. So, when she says, "I feel so safe with you," recognize it as a significant compliment, a reflection of her deep trust in you. You've shown her, through both words and actions, that you're someone she can rely on. You've passed a crucial test without even realizing it. The space you've cultivated allows her to lower her guard and reveal her true self. Picture this: a serene evening walk with her by your side, the glow of streetlights casting soft shadows around you. The night air is cool, and as you stroll, she leans in closer, her body brushing gently against yours. A peaceful smile graces her face, and then she says it, "I feel so safe with you." This isn't simply about her feeling comfortable in that moment. It's a profound statement about the emotional security she feels when she's near you. The safety you provide is the foundation for intimacy to flourish, creating an atmosphere where vulnerability is welcomed and connection deepens. In a world full of chaos and uncertainty, being the constant, steady presence in her life is a gift that only grows more valuable. It's a reminder that it's not enough just to be physically strong or protective. Emotional availability, dependability, and calmness in a storm are what truly matter. So, when she shares that she feels safe, it's a reflection of her complete trust in you, a trust that you've built, brick by brick, through your actions and your ability to be her anchor in the emotional storms of life. This expression is more than just a compliment. It's her way of saying, "You're the person I want beside me in the future." However, many men make a common mistake when they hear this statement. They shrug it off. They might casually respond with, "Oh, of course," or "Don't worry about anything." These responses, although well-meaning, miss the point of what she's really trying to convey. Instead of brushing it off, this is your moment to reinforce the sentiment. Look her in the eyes, affirm what she's said, and respond with, "You deserve to feel safe, always." This simple yet powerful phrase doesn't just acknowledge her feelings, it deepens the bond between you. By saying this, you reassure her that she made the right choice in trusting you, and that her vulnerability is not only accepted, but valued. You remind her that, no matter what happens in life, you'll be there to provide the emotional security she needs. This response helps to solidify the connection you share, making her feel even closer to you. In a relationship, making her feel secure is one of the greatest gifts you can offer. So the next time she expresses her sense of safety with you, remember that it's not just a compliment. It's an invitation to grow closer. It's a chance to show her that no matter what, she can always count on you to be her steady rock in a world that can feel unpredictable. 3. We should hang out somewhere more private. When a woman turns to you and says, "We should hang out somewhere more private," understand this. It's not just a casual remark, it's an invitation. It's a deliberate message, a subtle yet unmistakable signal that she wants to be alone with you, away from the distractions of the world. This is not something she would say to just anyone. When she makes this suggestion, it's a clear indication that she sees something special in you, something worth exploring. And yet, so many men get this wrong. They overthink it, second-guess themselves, or dismiss it as mere politeness. But let me tell you this, she's not just offering a place to escape the crowd, she's offering you a space to truly connect. As the Stoics wisely taught us, what we seek is often already within our reach. We just need to open our eyes to see it. Her request for privacy is no different. She's giving you a chance to recognize her interest, to step into a deeper connection, but it's up to you to act on it. The context is everything. If you're at a loud event, surrounded by a group of people, and she leans in to suggest that you go somewhere private, it's not simply about escaping the noise. No, it's about her wanting to focus solely on you, to be in a space where nothing else matters except the two of you. This isn't random. This is intentional. A woman would never make such a suggestion unless she feels something significant, something that could lead to a deeper bond with you. In the silence of privacy, we find the clarity of connection. This is the moment when your confidence must shine. Don't second-guess it. Don't overanalyze her words. See it for what it truly is, an opportunity to deepen your connection. She's not merely offering a change of scenery, she's offering you her trust, her undivided attention, and a chance to show her that you value her as more than just a passing interest. So, the next time this happens, do not hesitate. Do not overthink it. Take the opportunity, step into her world with confidence, and show her that you're not just interested in her company, you're interested in something more. You're ready to explore a space where the connection between you two can grow, where you can both focus on what truly matters, each other. Remember, when she asks for privacy, she's giving you a chance to show your strength, poise, and ability to lead. True strength in relationships lies in recognizing these moments of opportunity and acting on them with clarity. So when she says, "We should hang out somewhere more private," don't just smile and shrug it off. Embrace the invitation as a chance to lead, to show her that you're not afraid of intimacy, and that you are the man who can guide the relationship to new depths. Seize this moment and let your actions speak louder than words. Lead with certainty and let her know, without a doubt, that you are the man who understands and values what truly matters. 4. I can't stop thinking about that night. When a woman says, "I can't stop thinking about that night," it's not just a casual remark. It's an invitation into her emotional world. She's not merely reminiscing. She's giving you a rare opportunity to witness a part of her heart, a sacred space where emotions are woven into the fabric of her memories. For women, attraction is not typically a singular, isolated experience. Unlike men, who might be swept up in a single, electrifying moment, women often build emotional connections gradually through the slow, steady unfolding of shared experiences. This is where the concept of emotional nostalgia comes into play, a powerful psychological phenomenon that psychologists have long studied. Women, in particular, tend to associate strong emotions with significant moments, which means when she recalls a time you shared together, it's not just the event she's remembering, it's the feelings that accompanied it, the emotional depth of that experience. In this context, when she brings up that night, she's not simply chatting about the past, she's reliving it, savouring the intimate moments you shared and inviting you to revisit that connection. It's as though she's mentally rewinding to relive the joy, the closeness, the connection, things that made her feel deeply seen and cherished. To a woman, those emotional undercurrents are often what she values most in a relationship, more so than any grand gesture or fleeting romantic thrill. This brings us to a deeper truth. When she says, "I can't stop thinking about that night," she's not just reflecting on the past, she's signalling that she wants to experience that connection again. It's a subtle yet clear invitation to strengthen the bond you share, to rekindle the warmth, and to explore the emotional resonance that you both created. She's hinting that those moments weren't just enjoyable, they were meaningful, and she longs to recreate them, perhaps with even more depth and intimacy. Consider the words of the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." What he means here can be applied to relationships as well. True wealth in relationships isn't about grand gestures or seeking out fleeting thrills. It's about cultivating deeper connections, cherishing the moments that create lasting memories, and understanding the value of emotional intimacy. So when she brings up that night, it's not about what happened on the surface. It's about the connection, the unspoken bond that grows from shared experiences. In real life, if you're aware of this subtle dynamic, it's essential to recognize the layers of meaning in her words. If you understand the emotional depth she's alluding to, you can take this as a chance to nurture the bond between you. She's not just recalling the past, she's reaching out, longing to share another moment like it, one that deepens the connection between you both. If you're wise, you'll understand that she's inviting you to embark on this journey together, to not only reflect on the past, but to create new memories that are even more significant. So when she shares such thoughts, take them to heart. Recognize that her emotions are sincere, and her desire to reconnect isn't just about nostalgia, it's about an ongoing desire to grow together emotionally. Relationships thrive on emotional resonance, and when a woman speaks in such a way, it's a sign that she wants that resonance to continue and deepen. Now, let's reflect on this for a moment. If she were to tell you, "I want to experience that with you again," would you be open to it? Could you see the potential for something even more beautiful, more intimate, more connected? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you're on board with this, type, "I agree." And if you're still thinking it over, comment, "I need more data." What does this mean for you in your relationship? And how can you respond to her subtle yet powerful invitation? 5. I wish this night would never end. When a woman says, "I wish this night would never end," it's not just a passing comment or a casual observation. It's one of the clearest signs of attraction she can give you. She's not just enjoying herself. She's deeply connected to the moment, and more importantly, to you. This is what the Stoics would call temporal distortion, when time seems to stretch and bend as you lose yourself in the experience. Picture this. You're sharing a quiet evening together, perhaps in a cozy restaurant, or after a long day spent talking in the comfort of your home. The conversation flows effortlessly, the chemistry between you undeniable, and before you know it, hours have passed. As the night winds down, she looks at you with a soft smile and says, "I don't want this night to end." At this moment, she's expressing more than just contentment. She's communicating a deep sense of connection and desire for more time with you. It's not just about the evening. It's about her emotional engagement, her comfort with you, and her yearning for the bond you've shared to continue. How you respond to this pivotal moment can play a critical role in the direction the connection takes. Too often, men make the mistake of downplaying the significance of the moment by responding passively, like saying, "Yeah, it's getting late," or "let's call it a night." These responses fail to acknowledge the emotional depth of what she's offering. On the other hand, overcommitting with a statement like, "let's keep this going all night," can come off as too eager, potentially even overwhelming. A better approach is to subtly escalate the situation by responding with something that invites her to express what she's truly feeling. For example, asking, "What would make it even better?" gives her the space to guide the evening in a way that feels natural and comfortable for both of you. It also places the power in her hands without putting any pressure on her, allowing for deeper emotional connection and potentially more intimate exchanges. If she responds with something lighthearted, like, "Maybe if we had dessert, this is a perfect opportunity to extend the evening." You don't have to rush, savor the moment, enjoy the time together, and let the evening unfold organically. If she expresses a desire for just a little more time to talk, saying, "Just talking with you a little longer," take this as a cue to slow things down even more. Create a relaxed and intimate atmosphere where you can connect on a deeper emotional level. This is your opportunity to show her that you're not just interested in passing time with her. You're invested in building a meaningful connection. By letting her set the pace, you show her that you respect her boundaries and desires, making her feel heard, valued, and even more drawn to you. In a broader sense, moments like these reflect the deeper lessons that the Stoics imparted about how we spend our time. Life is fleeting, and the quality of our connections is determined not by how much time we spend, but how deeply we engage with the people around us during that time. The Stoics believed that time was the most precious resource we had, and how we used it could define the nature of our relationships. Theophrastus, a great Stoic philosopher, once said, "Time is the most valuable thing a man can spend." When you are present in the moment, giving someone your full attention and emotional investment, it communicates your genuine interest and care. This isn't just about spending time. It's about making that time meaningful, and in doing so, creating deeper bonds. Next time you find yourself in a similar situation, remember, when she says, "I wish this night would never end," she's giving you a rare opportunity to deepen your connection and create something lasting. This moment is a reflection of her emotions, her comfort with you, and her willingness to invest more time and energy into your relationship. Take this wisdom to heart and step up with confidence. Don't let the moment slip away unnoticed. Respond thoughtfully, and let the evening unfold in a way that will leave both of you feeling more connected, more attuned to each other, and more invested in building something real. Show her that you are someone who can maintain the energy, someone who knows how to create meaningful interactions that last. As you take these principles into your own life, reflect. Have you ever experienced a moment like this, where the night felt like it could go on forever, but it was the connection you shared that made it unforgettable? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on mastering attraction, connection, and meaningful relationships. You're in control. Let's make these moments count. Women rarely spell things out when it comes to attraction. Instead, they drop subtle hints, signals that show how they truly feel. Recognizing these cues is important. If a woman goes out of her way to mention past experiences, start conversations, or keep the connection going, she's definitely interested. The challenge most men face is overthinking and doubting signals that are actually very clear. So here's the key takeaway. If she's consistently engaging with you, reminiscing about shared moments, or suggesting one-on-one time, she's already made her feelings clear. She just wants to see if you'll catch on. Bonus point. I love the way you make me feel. This is the ultimate phrase a woman may never say directly, but when she says it, she's revealing both emotional and physical attraction in the most genuine way possible. Attraction isn't just about looks, it's about how she feels when she's around you. When she says, I love the way you make me feel, she's not talking about surface-level compliments or gestures. She's talking about how your presence affects her on a deeper level. And here's where most men mess it up. They brush it off with a simple, glad to hear that. Wrong move. Instead, mirror her energy. Look her in the eye and say, that means a lot to me because I love being around you too. This response does two things. 1, it keeps the emotional connection alive and growing. 2, it deepens the level of intimacy because now she knows you're fully present in the moment. Women don't just want a man they like, they want a man who understands their emotions and responds to them the right way. If you can do that, you'll always stand out from the rest. Attraction is all about reading between the lines. Women rarely say exactly what they mean, so it's up to you to pay attention to the clues. Hey there, thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps others discover this content. And if you're looking for more daily insights into relationships, attraction, and understanding women better, don't forget to subscribe to Bon Chronicle. Before you go, share this video with a friend who could use a little advice today. Also, we've recommended a must-watch video on your screen right now. Click on it, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Remember, the key to understanding relationships is patience, clarity, and applying wisdom. Trust the process and keep growing. Take care.